What's up, TCLers? Welcome back to the Crypto Lifestyle Channel. I'm Ryan from AI on Crypto, sitting in for the franchise himself to discuss with you the emerging phenomenon that is digital land ownership. This concept of digital land deeds in the form of NFTs has the potential to shake up major industries and provide a brand new type of revenue that the world has not yet seen before. These land deeds can be plots on the metaverse for you to build your own games or galleries, or it could be a scarce plot in a massive multiplayer gaming ecosystem. Either way, it's centered around owning digital real estate and converting that into streams of income. Today, we're going to examine this concept and look at the top 5 ecosystems today currently offering rights to their unique metaverse. So let's go.
Woo-hoo! It's the Crypto Lifestyle, baby!
This is the Crypto Lifestyle Channel. On this channel, we talk about decentralization, cryptocurrency mass adoption, and other Bitcoin-related things that can bank us coin. On this channel, we give you daily cryptocurrency content on a variety of blockchain subjects, and you'll find the quality and early information you need to be ahead of the crypto pack. If you're looking for tomorrow's newspaper today, then subscribe to the channel and hit that bell so you don't miss any of our information. I'm AI on Crypto, and you can catch me on my regular channel using the link in the description below. Digital land deeds are providing some incredible opportunities, but before we dive in, I just need to quickly remind you that the opinions expressed on this video are for information and entertainment purposes only and should not be confused for professional financial advice. So what are digital land deeds? They're NFTs that give you the rights to digital properties within certain blockchain ecosystems. We're going to look at 5 ecosystems today that offer land deeds. That's Decentraland, Mirandus, Axie Infinity, the Sandbox, and Ember Sword. But before we get into these ecosystems, let's take a look at what a digital land deed is. Digital land deeds share many qualities of traditional land deeds in the physical world. One important similarity is scarcity. In all ecosystems where you can buy digital land rights, there is a finite amount, just like in the real world, which means there's only so many that can ever be bought. Another similarity is the ability to make improvements to your land that best suit your business model. Like if you buy some property in the real world, you open up a strip center on there, you start renting out the units to various businesses. Well, you can do similar things like that with your digital real estate, whether it's building a store, a game, an NFT art gallery, you name it. Digital landowners are given the ability to buy these properties and make them their own. Also, with digital real estate, there's true ownership. That means when you buy a digital land deed as an NFT, this is an asset that can appreciate in value and be sold down the line on secondary markets like OpenSea. And in some cases, you can even charge rent for the temporary use of your digital land deed. So let's take a look at some of the digital land deeds that are available now and take a look at how you could potentially profit from owning them. Okay guys, time to look into the top 5 ecosystems today where you can buy digital land deeds. I'm going to rank these ecosystems from 5 to 1, and you're definitely going to want to stay tuned to the end of this video to see the top ranked ecosystem, according to me, for buying and owning digital land. So we're going to start with the number 5 spot, Ember Sword. Ember Sword is a blockchain play-to-earn, free-to-play cryptocurrency game. It is a massive multiplayer online role-playing game where you take a character and you level them up by traveling various lands, fighting monsters, earning items, and currency. In Ember Sword, there's 4 different types of land that you can own. The smallest is a plot, then a settlement town, and the largest of which is a city. Currently, all the land from their first sale has been sold, so if you want to buy it now, you have to do it on the secondary marketplace OpenSea. The advantages to owning land in this ecosystem is that owners will earn a percentage of all rewards earned by the players on that land. So on these lands, monsters will spawn, players will be wondering about killing those monsters, earning currency, and finding great items. For people who decide to invest in land deeds in Ember Sword, they are going to be able to profit from passive revenue streams as they earn a percentage of all items, currency, and rewards from the players on their land in that game. With the game planning to launch sometime next year, it's certainly an ecosystem to keep your eye on. Number 4 on our list is the Sandbox. The Sandbox is a community-driven, digital land-based ecosystem where people can buy plots of land, and on those plots, they build their own versions of their metaverse, whether it's a game, a gallery, a store, or whatever that owner wants to build and is capable of building, he can do in the Sandbox ecosystem. On their map here, you can see that various crypto projects like Rarible, Binance, influencers, companies like Atari, and just regular individuals have bought these pieces of digital property and then intend over the course of time to build their ecosystems upon these plots. That is going to make the Sandbox a diverse place where people can come and experience all kinds of creativity from 1,000 different users who own land in this space. The Sandbox ecosystem has sold out of all of its land, but you can still buy them in the secondary market on OpenSea. And here you can see there are some going for as high as 999,000 Ethereum. So that is one expensive plot of land. But there's also a lot of small plots you can get for about 1 Ethereum as well. So going forward, I think it's going to be very interesting to see what a ton of creative different groups and people can do on a platform like this that really lets them express themselves through these digital properties. Coming in at number 3 on the list is Decentraland. Decentraland is a virtual reality powered metaverse on the Ethereum blockchain that gives users full custody of the digital assets they accumulate. These digital assets can be NFTs or plots of land. As an owner of land in Decentraland, you have full creative freedom. Any revenue generated by something you build goes straight into your crypto wallet, and as a result, a parcel of land's location influences the type of visitors it'll attract. Land is divided into districts on Decentraland. One of the things I like about Decentraland is that they've developed a drag and drop builder. This allows people to be able to build and craft on their digital parcels even if they don't have a coding background. That allows users without an extensive IT background to still develop their own unique creative metaverses. Now there's 3 main ways that you can monetize your land in Decentraland. Number 1, you can lease the land to somebody else that wishes to build on it. So you want passive income? No problem. Buy a parcel of land on Decentraland and lease it out to somebody who might not have the funds to buy it up front. These leases range in size and design based on the location of the parcel and the vision of the leaser for that development. Typically, these leases consist of a monthly payment in mana or ETH and/or revenue share of the business built on the land. The second way you can monetize this land is to build something on it and sell the assets and land together at a higher value. Basically, you can take a blank parcel, improve it, build something desirable on it, and then sell it at a massive profit to another user. And the third way to monetize this land is to build a shop, game, or advertisement that generates you passive revenue. To generate passive revenue from land, a developer must create an experience or game that users have to pay to use, or you can deploy a shop that sells in-game assets, NFTs such as avatar or swag items, or you can place a form of advertising on your land such as a billboard that other users will see. These are all great ways to generate passive income from a parcel of land on Decentraland. So one of the things that separates Decentraland from some of these other ecosystems is that it actually is decentralized. Unlike other virtual worlds and social networks, Decentraland is not controlled by a centralized organization. There is no single agent with the power to modify the rules of the software, contents of the land, economies of the currency, or to prevent others from accessing the world. The great thing I love about decentralizing an ecosystem like this is that it gives the power to the people. And when you give the power and the creative license to people in the blockchain communities, great things happen. So me personally, I'm definitely going to keep tabs on this ecosystem, and I look forward to having a lot of fun on here in the years to come. Okay guys, that brings us to number 2 on the list, Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity is currently the most popular play-to-earn game on the blockchain today. With tens of thousands of active daily users, this game continues to increase in popularity. You need a team of 3 Axies to play currently, but once you get your 3 Axies, you can begin playing in the arena or in the adventure mode to begin earning your SLPs. SLPs is an in-game currency with real value because you use SLP in order to breed your Axies to create more valuable Axie NFTs. And good Axies can range from $250 to $1,000 for just common Axies with good moves that help you win in the game. But the devs are about to roll out phase 2 of this ecosystem, and that is introducing us into the land of Lunasia. So Lunasia is going to be represented as a 301 by 301 grid, with each square representing a tokenized plot of land. These tokenized plots of land are called Terra. They can be purchased, rented out, or developed by the players. Landholders can upgrade and customize their territory to host shops, chimera summoning beacons, produce resources, they can house NPCs, and even act as access points for dungeons. Independent developers, content creators, and companies will be able to seamlessly build on top of Lunasia using clickable wormholes as a launchpad for this content. The possibilities here at Lunasia are truly infinite. And as fun as Axie Infinity already is with just the arena and the adventure mode, I think the team over at Sky Mavis is not going to disappoint when they introduce us into the adventurous lands of Lunasia. So land is already for sale. You can go to the marketplace on the Axie Infinity website and check out the available land that you can still get from their marketplace. Right now, the cheapest plots available are the Savannah lands, with the cheapest one I see in the marketplace currently is $2,300 a plot. And if you go to the most expensive land, you can see that there is currently a Genesis plot of land, with Genesis being, of course, the most coveted, for $25 million. So obviously it's going to take a pretty big whale to buy that land. So just like Decentraland, Lunasia has something called the SDK, which allows people to actually build and customize the land that they buy. The Lunasia SDK will initially be a map editor where players can use Axie Infinity art assets to create games and other experiences. Once a game has been created, it is saved as a non-fungible token and can be traded. These NFTs can be placed on land, and other players will be able to click on them to enter the game inside. Through this process, the team aims to gradually decentralize the game creation aspect of the Axie universe. It's for these reasons that I had to rank Axie Infinity very high on the list. Anybody that knows my channel knows I'm very into NFT-based blockchain gaming, play-to-earn games, and right now there's no better game for earning cryptocurrency than Axie Infinity. My 8-year-old son and I usually play this game for maybe 30 minutes to an hour a day, and we typically on average earn about $15 worth of SLP tokens each and every time we play. So $15 a day just for playing an enjoyable game with my son, I'll take that 7 days a week and twice on Sunday. Okay guys, let's get ready for the #1 ecosystem on our list for digital land ownership. So my top ranked ecosystem for owning digital land is the world of Mirandus. Mirandus is another MMORPG being built by Gala Games. Gala Games is one of my favorite blockchain companies in all of cryptocurrency. I buy the Gala token at every chance that I can get. So they are developing Mirandus, and they have some of the best tokenomics when it comes to their land NFTs that I have seen. Mirandus is a medieval themed world where players will have avatars that go on adventures. But the thing about this game is that everything is going to be owned by the players. In traditional games, all of the stores and shops and things like that in the common world where people congregate are typically NPCs or non-player characters that are just part of the game's programming. That will not be the case in Mirandus. Each city, town, or village is going to have a variety of shops in them, ranging from breweries to taverns to weapon shops, armor shops, jewelry shops, stables for horses, you name it. This game really mirrors life in a lot of different ways with a very complex in-game economy. And each of these shops is going to be owned by a player. And these shops have to be leased on land. So that means there's really two types of digital property that you can own in Mirandus. One is the actual land deed itself, and the other is a shop to put on that land deed. So when it comes to the land deeds themselves, the smallest that you can get is called a homestead. This is a small property for a player to have his own personal home, and then also room for about 4 or 5 shops that they can charge rent on. Then you can have a farming hamlet, an outpost, a ranching hamlet. It goes up to villages. The villages are very, very expensive, and the most expensive and largest pieces of land that you can buy in this game is an actual citadel, which is a massive plot of land with big stone walls and towers. It's basically a kingdom. Back in January of this year, Gala Games broke NFT records by selling one of their citadels for $800,000. This was absolutely crazy at the time, but flash forward to April 30th and the Flare Network bought the third citadel for $3.5 million. That's absolutely insane that a digital land deed sold for $3.5 million. But to make things even crazier, there's still 2 more citadels that can be bought. The next one is going to sell for $7 million, and the last citadel ever sold is going to go for $14 million. The Flare Network is actually a smart contract protocol coming to the XRP ledger, and they intend to have their hand all inside the gaming industry, especially with this emerging new play-to-earn blockchain gaming coming to pass. There has been a ton of attention on Mirandus. They were even spotlighted recently by the Wall Street Journal, where they wrote a piece featuring the game, where they talked about how NFTs are spurring this huge digital land grab. So obviously they are getting a lot of attention if they are being talked about by the Wall Street Journal. So how can somebody profit from owning one of these NFT land deeds in Mirandus? Well, I mentioned earlier that people are also going to own the various shops that exist, but a shop owner needs a space in which to lease their business. And these spaces are going to be the land deeds. So anybody that owns a store of any kind in the game is going to actually have to talk to a real individual that owns one of these land parcels and strike some type of agreement where they're going to have to pay a deposit and then monthly rent going forward in order for that shop owner to keep his store on the land. Here on my screen, you can see the various types of shops that can be bought and owned in this game, most of which have been sold out from the in-game store. And you can see these shops range from a hitching post where you can tie a horse, a storehouse, a meat stand, a grain stand, a granary, a bread stand, an armor stand, weapon shops, potion shops, archery shops, you name it. There's going to be all kinds of things, forges, inns, the list goes on and on. And there's only a few types of shops left that you can actually buy from the company itself. For most of the shops and common lands, you now have to buy them on the secondary marketplace of OpenSea.com. But the prices on OpenSea are another reason why I've named this the top ecosystem for digital land ownership. So the thing about OpenSea that I really like is it tracks the prices of the NFTs sold, and you can see that the prices of these land deeds are going up substantially. A farming hamlet is one of the smaller types of land. Currently on OpenSea, the cheapest farming hamlet is 4 Ethereum. When you look at this price graph, this shows the price in Ethereum over time. And you can see that in January, they were going for only 0.38 Ethereum per plot of land, now all the way up to 4 Ethereum, and this curve is only going up, guys. So this just lets me know that there are a lot of people that want to own these land deeds. When you go to the store here from Gala Games itself, you can see that they sold these farming hamlets for just 0.45 Ethereum a piece. And this is back when Ethereum was around $200 in ETH, by the way. So now, even with the price of Ethereum going upwards above $2,000, it's still commanding a price of 4 Ethereum. So you're talking about an NFT asset, which in terms of USD value has literally almost 20x from its initial sell. So the fact that these prices are continuing going up, plus all the news and buzz that surrounds Mirandus, this easily makes it for me the #1 NFT digital land ecosystem. And I look very much forward to playing this game. I currently own about 5 different shops as well as a homestead. but I've got my eye on an outpost and I'm hoping to be able to get that pretty soon. Okay guys, I hope you liked this summary of NFT digital land, the different types of land you can buy on the blockchain. And you know what? I want to hear your comments in the comment section below about what you think about this new rise of digital NFT real estate. I also want to hear, should TCL himself buy one of these properties? Should he buy a plot on the Sandbox or in Mirandus and name a town after himself? Who knows? Could be good branding for the channel. So let us know in the comment section if you want to see TCL owning one of these land NFTs to get our brand out there in some of these games. All right, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you didn't do it already, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell for notifications, and until next time, you guys are on your own, man.